Welcome to South Florida saltwater fishing. I'm Heath, and it's time to get into the fight. Dolphin in the boat! Woo! Double headed solo kingfish trip right there.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
That's mutton snapper right there, baby.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
All right, it's a beautiful morning. We're rigging up, heading towards the inlet. We're gonna head offshore, dip some lines in the water, try and bring home some food to the family. Before we get into this though, if you want to learn more about fishing, grow as an angler, or just see some great and exciting offshore fishing adventures, you can start by hitting the subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss a thing. All right, everybody, we'll see you out on the water. All right, we're out of Boca Raton this morning. We're gonna do a little bit of planer trolling. We're gonna bob and weave in and out of the deep edge of the reef in between about 100 and 200 feet, give or take a few feet. We're also gonna troll a topwater lure, which will be a drone spin. So the setup for our planer trolling is a Penn International 30 spooled with 80-pound braid. I'm using a number 6 planer, which is tethered to 100 feet of 60-pound monofilament leader, and that is tethered to my lure, which is a pink iridescent mylar sea witch, trailed by a pink and white trolling skirt, hooked with double hooks and tipped with a Bonito strip. The topwater lure setup is going to be a Penn International 30 spooled with 30-pound monofilament. And the lure on that is going to be a 4.5-inch drone spoon in the color silver. And that is hooked to about 12 to 16 inches of number 4 40-pound wire leader. We're currently in about 100 feet, so we're going to get underway, drop the lines in the water, and see what happens. Hopefully we can get someone to nibble. Sensitivity of the planer is heightened. Any drag from your lure will trip your planer. You can't be going full speed to let out your planer when using braid. So you ease off the throttle and you go in slow forward. You let out a fair amount of line until you're happy with your main line. And keep in mind, you have a 100-foot leader that's on your planer too. So letting out, several hundred feet of main line is unnecessary. All right, and then you'll lock it up. What you're gonna do is you'll wanna ease off the throttle, almost put your boat in idle. Once you feel your forward momentum stopping, again, you'll let out some more. You put in free spool and almost get some slack in your line. Once you've got that slack in your line, that means your planer's diving down. At that point, you wanna ease your boat forward. See your planer grab, bend your rod over. That means that it's set. There you go. That's how you set it. It's a sensitivity effect. I'm fishing solo, so I don't have someone to help me let out a second line. So when you're fishing solo and you're on a small boat, you've got one line out. If you want to effectively let your second line out without getting it tangled with your first line, you want to turn towards that first line. My first line, my planer line, is on the starboard. So if I turn towards the starboard, I will get it so that my line is kinked out more towards the starboard. I could let my second line off port, and I don't have to worry about it getting entangled with that first line. Watch your line. As it starts to angle out towards the starboard more, almost in a perfect circular fashion, that's when you let out your second line. All right, we're trolling. We're in just under 130 feet. We got a planer out. We got a spoon out. We're doing in between 6 and 7 knots. Got the planer set, good to go. And we got a spoon on top. And when you're trolling a spoon, you want to make sure you see a bobbin in your rod tip like that. That bobbing of that rod tip means that your spoon is trolling properly. It's got all sorts of erratic action going on. It's producing a lot of flash, and it's going to hopefully trigger the impulse to feed from a predator. And it looks like we already got a hit on the planer, so we're gonna leave the spoon in, see what's cooking. We're gonna leave the spoon trolling. We're gonna see what's popping here. Got a hit on that on the spoon too. Just got tagged on the spoon, so we got a double header on. We're gonna have to see what's going on with that one once we get the planer in. Looks like it's a bonito. First fish of the day, bonito. All right, we're gonna see what we got on this, if we still got our fish on the spoon. Yep, we still got our fish on our spoon. Double header bonito. That's some good action right there. All right, the skunk is off the boat. That was some good old-fashioned fishing fun, mixed with a little bit of know-how. Double header bonito. Bonito can act erratic and get lines tangled up no matter what. Did an all right job keeping him from getting tangled with the planer line that was looped out behind the boat. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm trying to avoid bonito, so I'm gonna head out a little bit deeper over the deep ledge of the reef, see if we can nab something that's more, maybe a little bit better as table fare. I'm looking for food. So we got the planer set, and I'm gonna switch up the top water game a little bit, and I'm gonna go with a Billy Bait mini turbo slammer in the color pearl blue. Like I said, I'm looking for dinner, not necessarily looking for more bonito, so hopefully it works out. Oh, we got someone on top water already. Put a little bit of that heat on him. Penn International 30s are beast reels. But when you're going for bigger fish, you don't really want to, take that chance losing them due to a lack of insufficient gear. Here comes our fish. Looks like it's going to be another bonito. Another bonito. Looks like it is Bonito Sunday. All right, we're gonna get back up to speed. Another Bonito. And the planer's through. Let's see what we got. Over the deep ledge of the reef. We're in right about 330 feet of water. We got our planer with a different colored lure on it. Hopefully we can, you know, find some fish that is edible. I am not knocking Bonito at all. They are a great bait fish and they will make it so I can fish all year long. But I'm trying to hunt up a different species right at this moment so that the family can eat. We've got the hookup. We got a hookup on our top water lure. See what we got. Feed on him. What else is new for today? Bonito! All right, I want to talk a little bit about what happened today and explain why this fishing trip was successful. Started out with a game plan, said, hey, I'm gonna pitch out the planer, I'm gonna pitch out a top water lure, and we're gonna troll in and out of the deep ledge of the reef. Started out, got hookups immediately, and it stayed consistent, non-stop action. Issue is, it was nothing but Bonito. Part of the problem is that doesn't provide food. Bonito provide bait. It is a consistent source of bait if you use them for strips, chunks, whatever you might use for. So, it was a great day. It was successful. We caught a mess load of Bonito. We couldn't avoid them. Like I said, no matter the species, it only takes one fish to make that trip successful. And in this case, we got so many, I stopped counting after 4. Anyway, great day on the water. All right, folks, that about does it for this episode. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got a little kick out of some epic Bonito slaying. Till next time, South Florida saltwater fishing, going wherever the cool wind takes us.